Good morning, my dear students. I am teacher Aliaa Ashraf from Mansoura Royal School Science Department. Our session today is related to grade 4. We're going to continue listen to the human respiratory system by seeing this diagram. This is the diagram or the structure of the respiratory system. This is the left lung and this is the right lung, and this is the trachea, which is selected with green color, trachea, and this is the larynx, which is called the voice box. Okay, let's remove one lung to see the bronchus and the bronchioles. This is called the bronchus. This is called the bronchus. Okay, so the trachea branched into two narrow tubes, which are called two bronchi, each one called bronchus. This is the first bronchus, and which is divided into two small narrow tubes, which are called bronchioles. And at the end of each bronchioles, there is a small air sacs, which is called alveoli, in which the gas exchange occur. Okay, here we said in our last session that trachea is lined with or supported with cartilaginous ring, which is selected by the green color, as you see in this picture. This is the trachea and this is the incomplete cartilaginous rings. From in front it's complete, while behind it's not complete. Why it's not complete? To make the trachea open all the time. Now we will complete our lesson by answering the exercises. On our worksheet, page 13, starting by question number 1, complete the following sentences. Number 1, the human respiratory system consists of nose, trachea, two lungs, and diaphragm. Number 2, the products of respiration process are carbon dioxide and water vapor. I can also say energy. Number 3, nose is lined with mucus layer. And here to filter the air from dust and microbes. Number 4, trachea is a tube supported with incomplete cartilaginous rings that make it open all the time. Nose contains blood capillaries to warm the air. Trachea is lined with, to prevent strange objects, cilia. Number 7 are the top of trachea, larynx, and epiglottis. Close of the opening of trachea during the swallowing, epiglottis. The trachea branches into two narrow tubes called two bronchi. Bronchus is ended by alveoli, which is surrounded by a network of blood capillaries in where gas exchange occur. The two lungs occupy the chest cavity or thoracic cavity. Separates the thoracic cavity from abdominal cavity, diaphragm. Through inhalation process, the diaphragm muscle contracts and moves down, and ribs move upwards. The thoracic cavity increases. Through inhalation process, the air reaching oxygen enters the two lungs through the nose. Through exhalation, the diaphragm muscle relaxes and moves up, and ribs move downward, and thoracic cavity decreases. The air reaching moves outside the lung, carbon dioxide. Through nasal cavity in exhalation process. Number 17, exhaled air contains carbon dioxide and water vapor. I can detect the presence of carbon dioxide inside, which is found inside the exhaled air by the lime water. So the lime water used to detect the presence of carbon dioxide inside the exhaled air. Explain the following. Breathing through nose is preferable than breathing through the mouth because it's lined with mucus layer and hair that filter the air before entering the two lungs and make it moisture, and blood capillaries which warm the air before entering the two lungs. Exhaled air is different from inhaled air because exhaled air reaching carbon dioxide while inhaled air reach in oxygen. Respiratory system is very important because it produces energy to produce energy from burning the digested food. Write the scientific term of the system through which the respiration process takes place. Respiratory system. It's a tube supported with cartilaginous rings, trachea. They are at the top of trachea, epiglottis, and larynx. The organ which ended with alveoli, bronchi, or trachea between two bracts bronchi. It's the process in which the diaphragm muscle contracts and moves down, inhalation process. We reached the end of our lesson today, so goodbye and see you next time.